Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey. Welcome back to our series on civility. And as I mentioned last time, I want to talk today about civility and social media. Social media is a big part of our life. We spend a lot of time communicating with people, and whether or not you like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever, and everyone has their opinions about it, the fact is that it plays a big part in our lives, in our culture today. Millions upon millions of people get into social media. And you may not want to be part of the Facebook community, but probably most of the people who I'm talking to now are watching me via Facebook, because that's where you found the link to these YouTube videos. It is important that we understand how to communicate properly and to really show civility. If you want to make a change, and I believe that that's kind of the purpose of all of us, is to add to this world, to add value to the world. You have no greater tool than to be able to be an encouragement and add value to other people through social media. It gives you access to more people than you will ever probably talk to in your lifetime face to face. It gives you access to really communicate some good, encouraging, and positive things. Sadly, social media can also bring out the worst in all of us. It can help us to express opinions we would never say face to face. And you know, one of the things, and it drives me crazy, I don't know why people do it, but we can express ourselves in code, as I call it, and think that nobody understands. You write this post, you know, something about being angry or nasty people, and you don't mention names because you think that the person who it's addressed to will know who it is that they're talking about. Believe me, most people who know that person know who it is you're talking about. It's not productive. No one wants to hear how angry you are at somebody. No one wants to hear the nasty things that you say about the people who are around you. That doesn't encourage, it doesn't help, it doesn't add anything to anybody's life. A lot in social media, especially in Facebook, one of the good things that Facebook does is it provides a lot of families to be in touch. We also live in a time where we're not connected like we used to be as far as living in the same area. At one time, generation after generation of a family lived in the same town, lived in the same house. We were all very close-knit. Now we're scattered all over the world, and the people are no longer close to all of their relatives. Facebook gave an opportunity for people to get back in touch, share pictures, look at the things that are going on, finding out how people are feeling and what they're doing. That's a valuable thing. It isn't meant so you can snipe at one another. It isn't meant so you can correct one another publicly. Remember, everything you do on social media is social. That's why it's called social media. It means that everyone can see it. So you want to be careful in what you say. Never argue on social media. All that's going to do is just perpetuate the argument. You make people matter. And one of the reasons you make them matter is because how do you defend it? You know, how do you deal with people who you might disagree with? Now, we've all been guilty of this. I've been guilty of this, where you make a statement and then you wish that you haven't. I've taken down more than one post because I put up something and it caused a ruckus and I didn't want to have this chain of argument going on. Always remember that when you say something angry, that you're going to make other people angry. I love there's a line from J.R.R. Tolkien, who wrote The Hobbit, and he said, "Never argue with an enraged dragon." You don't want to poke your finger in the eye of something that's going to bite you. Don't watch what you say. You can't take it back. See, that's the thing people also forget, is that you can't take your words back. You can take down a post, but it doesn't mean you can take it back. You can hurt people and they will stay hurt because it was unnecessary. Before you go and you post things on social media, I think it's important that you stop and ask yourself, am I adding to someone or am I taking it away? Am I doing something kind or am I doing something that is rude and nasty? Scientist Benjamin Benneker said, "Evil communication corrupts good manners. I hope to live to hear that good communication corrupts bad manners." When we do nasty things, we're going to get nasty things. If we, in turn, do positive things, we say things that encourage people, we share those wonderful family memories and those family pictures, that we bring other people into some of our good memories and encouraging things that we do, when we do that, we help other people to communicate, because again, as with everything else, as you give it out, it's going to come back. That if all of our communication is something people want to see, then you're going to have people who want to read what you have to say. If all you do is complain and fuss and moan, believe me, they don't not only want to hear your social media posts, they're not going to want to be around you, period. Because no one likes somebody who is constantly negative and complaining. Be an encouraging person. Social media is a wonderful tool. Use it as a tool. Use it as something to help, to add value, to show people that you care, to be kind, to be encouraging, to move people forward. Use it as a tool for good, not as a tool for revenge. This is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world.